Hi everybody, David here from Humanizing the Badge with what we believe will become a regular feature on our Call for Backup page, at least for the foreseeable future. We're simply going to call it Weekly Wisdom. Each week I'll talk for a couple of minutes on a topic related to our goal of bringing suicide awareness and prevention to the front of minds all across the first responder community. For this week's topic, I want to talk a little bit about how we laid the foundation for our unique suicide awareness and prevention program that we've been taking across the country for the last several months. Research indicates that more active police officers die by suicide each year than in the line of duty. Last year, Humanizing the Badge conducted a survey of law enforcement officers to learn about the prevalence of suicidal thinking in the police community. And here are some things that we learned from a total of 3,892 responses. First, 41% of officers say that they would consider suicide as an option under one or more of several different situations. Second, 43% of officers surveyed said that they have personally known an officer or former officer who has died by suicide. And third, 78% of officers surveyed said that they are personally aware of another department or agency that has lost an officer to suicide. When asked why officers aren't more willing to reach out for help, we learned a couple of things. First, that there is a stigma associated with reaching out for help, and so officers don't want to endure the personal humiliation associated with such a perceived weakness. And second, officers don't believe that their department or agency would actually support them, but would instead put them on leave, suspend them, or terminate them if there was some fear of mental health issues. Of course, police officers are not the only first responders who are at a much greater risk for suicide. Research also shows that more firefighters die each year by suicide than in the line of duty. Suicidal thinking among paramedics is 30 times greater than that of the general population. Corrections officers are at a 39% greater risk for suicide than the general population. And while there are no specific numbers for dispatchers, we know that they vicariously experience all of the traumas that are seen by those first responders who are working on the streets. So this is why we're offering our 4-hour Call for Backup suicide awareness and prevention training program absolutely free to any department or agency who asks for it. Just send us a message to this page to find out information about how we can make that happen in your area. I want to encourage you to visit our website at www.callforbackup.info and check out the articles and resources that we have available there on that page. And if you have any questions, just drop them in the comments below and we'll answer them as opportunity permits. Meanwhile, we'll be back next week with another edition of Weekly Wisdom. If you are struggling with the stresses of the job, please send us a message on our callforbackup.info Facebook page. If you are having suicidal thoughts that won't go away, please call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-TALK or text the keyword BADGE to 741-741 to be connected to a trained crisis counselor. It's time to call for backup.